Hello everyone. Hello guys, how are you? Am I audible and visible? Can you confirm? Okay. I think my voice is also yeah. Hi, voice is low. Okay, let me check. I don't think now it will be low. I think now it's fine now. Now it's fine, absolutely fine. Okay. Now it's fine. Sorry for that. Extremely sorry, everyone. Okay, that's great. So guys, welcome you all. Hi Siddharth. Hello Narsimha. How are you? So guys, we are starting like a new chapter. As I said earlier in the class that I'm going to start a new chapter basically, right? And this is like again a very good chapter. Like if you guys have studied ratio with me, then you will see that how ratio helps you to solve a question of SICI also. First of all, we'll discuss about the concept involved in it, right? Because the thing is that if you'll not understand the concept now, you will not understand anything out. So let me just make you explain 2 or 3 points earlier so that we guys can understand. So guys, first I will be discussing the concept, right? First I will be discussing the concept, which is very important for all of you. Concept, after the concept means first we will discuss the concept, right? Then after the concept we'll discuss the methods, basically methods. And everybody know that I don't solve question with only one method. Now might be some of you have known me, so you understand that I always tried some different things in the means while teaching. So this is like I'll guide you the two things. Secondly guys, the trick also, I would say the trick also, and then last we'll go for question solving, right? Then we'll go for question, and all the question will be of PYQs, right? All the question will be of PYQ. So let's discuss the concept of simple interest. Today we are only discussing the simple interest, not anything else, right? So guys, if I discuss simple interest, everyone, what is basically simple interest? First of all, everybody knows the formula of simple interest, which is SI is equal to I would say P into R into T by 100. This is like I would say a simple formula, right? If you know this formula, you can say that where P is equal to principal, right? P is basically principal. Then you would say R is the rate of interest. I would say R equals to rate of interest, rate of interest, rate of interest. Okay, and T is basically time period. So time is equal to time period. So I'll go for a time period. Okay, and P principal and SI is the simple interest, right? Some of you might be also heard that what is amount, right? If I talk about what is amount, so some of you have heard that amount is basically when you add principal with SI. Now these are like some of the basic use formula when we are solving simple interest. Now simple interest means the principal would be same for the initial years, right? Means suppose if I make you understand, I hope you understood this. This is the guys concept involved, this is the formula involved, and this all we have done in the classes, right? Means you have done in your lower kgs of classes, this you all have done. But the question here comes, sir, what is the basic definition of simple interest? The basic definition of simple interest is that simple interest means what? Simple interest means a principal will be same for every year. You would say principal should be same. Yeah, will be same. Then right, principal will be same for any years. I would say if suppose I'm saying you there is a principal of 100 rupees, we are giving at 10% simple interest for 1 year, then again this would be like 110. But the principal would be same only. Hi Janvi, how are you? But the principal, if here is the principal 100 na, then in the next year also the principal would be 100 only. And the rate of interest would be 10%, right? In the next year the principal would be same. And this does not follow in compound interest. So principal is always same in the simple interest, right? Because this is talking about a simple interest thing. So the point is that simple interest in the simple interest principal remains the same, correct? These are the concept. Again guys, if I say you to figure it out the principal, now see, if I try to understand guys, this is very important point, please understand everyone. If I say what is the formula in terms of simple interest, now sometimes formula can be also written as you know, the formula is basically SI is equal to, if we write down big, SI equals to P into R into T by 100. This we know. But you should also understand that this is basically RT% of, this is basically RT% of the principal. Now see, if you will read the language now, this RT% means RT by 100 into my principal. Again, the same formula have been derived. So sometimes in the exam they ask a question in this manner, and we guys now we didn't understand that okay only language has been changed. We don't understand. That's why I'm putting out these values just to make you understand, right? So I think now the simple interest definition is clear to everyone. Now let's see. Hi Janvi. Now let's see. Some of you will ask me, sir, is there any other method? Because we did the method, sir, which you have guided in our lower KGs class, which is SI is equal to, many of you know that P into R into T by 100. Now see, everyone please focus. There is one method of solving, there is two method of solving, and there will be also a three method of solving. And I would say there's also four method of solving. I'll explain you each and every method, okay? Now suppose guys, if I give you, suppose and try to understand, if your principal is becoming, if my principal is basically P right now, and my principal becomes 2P, means, isn't it, for the initial value of P and it becomes 2P, there is a change of something. What is that change? And if I'll ask you what is the change that it becomes like 2P, then you will say this is the principal and this is basically an amount. Why? Because your final amount is 2P, na? Amount is basically what? SI plus principal. So some kind of SI would be added here, which is a RT% ka change, right? Which is change of RT%. Try to understand, when any principal becomes 3P, 4P, 5P, there is a RT% ka change. There is always a change of RT%. This is very, very important concept. We will use it. Suppose if you ask me a formula, like if you ask me, sir, can you just say any example can you deduce? Suppose if I ask you, my principal becomes 2P, like suppose 100 becomes 200. Correct now? There's a change of 100. Now the change of 100 will be from this place to this place, and this change of 100 is responsible by RT%. So can I say RT is equal to 100? So can I say there is a change of 100% only, na? Then only 100 becomes 200, the change is of 100%. So you need to understand in such a manner, right? Now let's understood this was the concept. Again I would say, everyone understood this? Please come in. Yeah, everyone understood this? Come on, say. You guys have understood that till now. Now let's the point which is called Aman mantra. Come to the point which is called Aman mantra. What is this Aman mantra means? Aman mantra. Now I'll deduce some of the new term here, which is, again, as I said to all of you, I'll deduce the term called percentage. Okay. Suppose my R is 12%. Suppose my R is 12%. There must be some kind of T, and suppose my T is 4. My T is 4, correct? Now if I give you that what is my SI? SI is what? Now try and understand this point. SI is basically SI is basically P into R into T. This P should be constant. Then there's a multiplication of R into T. Can I say your SI here would be 12 fours are 48? Please say yes or no. Of course, here your SI will be 48. Correct now? Now your SI is 48. Your rate, your time is 4 years. Now you can say that, can I figure it out my amount? You can figure it out your amount. So amount would be 148. Why 148? Because you have assumed your principal should be 100. Is it understood, everyone? Come on, say, is this understood to everybody? This is very important, very, very important thing. I am just explaining you in terms of basic. Correct now? I have assumed in every case my principal is 100. I have assumed this in every case that my principal is basically 100. This is what I assumed. Please comment, guys, if you're getting it. Now suppose I change my R to some value else. R equals to 10%. If I write R equals to 10%, you will ask for how many years, bhai? How many years? I'll say 3 years. Take this is 3. Then this would be 30. And this would be 130. Because every time I'm assuming my principal should be 100. Correct? 10%, then I can go for 19% also. R equals to, take any percentage value, 19% also. And you can say for how many years, then write down for the two, I would say 2 years. Correct? For the 2 years. Now, what is your SI? 38. 38. What is your, oh, this is 138. So you're seeing the pattern, everyone. You're seeing the pattern, yes or no? You're seeing the pattern now. Let's take one more example. If I take one more example, R equals to 8%. Figure it out, R equals to 8%. What is the time period? You can go for time period like 3 years. Again 3 years. Then 24. This is 124. I hope this is clear. This is clear, everyone. So these are the things, see, these are the main logics of finding out simple interest, right? Finding out simple interest. Main logic of finding out simple interest. Now you can ask me, sir, how you like these are only the technique which we can understand? No. There are a lot of techniques. I am saying. Not only this one, there are a lot of techniques that you can understand through, right? Let me just make you explain each and every part. So I'll make you explain, guys, each and every method. Okay. These are the methods only applied when you solve the question through simple interest. Okay. Means simple interest. They ask you a question with a simple interest and they directly the formula has been used. But nowadays, they are not asking question like this. What they are asking basically, see. Now I am introducing one of my best method, is called ratio method. What I call it as a ratio method. Now again, very important. As I said earlier also, ratios are very, very important. Suppose, guys, suppose everyone, okay, suppose my R is equal to 12.5%, correct? Anything is given. My R equals to 12.5%. This is given. This is given, right? This is basically given, okay? And we have time equals to 5 years. We have time equals to 5 years. Now, what is principal in this case? You can also figure it out, the amount. But see, everyone, see how we can solve this question. 12.5% means 1 by 8. Correct? Now, here you need to understand the very important funda that your 8 becomes principal. That your 8 becomes principal. Always remember, your 8 becomes, denominator becomes principal and numerator becomes simple interest. This becomes simple interest. Okay? Okay, clear? I hope so this makes sense. Makes sense, everyone? Come on, say. So from here I can write My principal is equal to how much? How much is my principal? 8. My SI is equal to 9 and etc. Please, anybody is having doubt in this math? Anyone is having doubt till now? Please comment. I don't think anybody is having doubt. Do one more question. Do guys one more question. Question number 2, I would say to all of you. Question number 2 is basically if R is equal to 37.5%. R equals to 37.5%. Okay. This is basically a data. Given not this is given by my end. Okay, fine. 37.5% for 2 years. For 2 years. Come on, solve. Please solve, everyone. Solve fast. Figure it out the value of I would say figure it out any value. Try this, Jitendra. Can you try this? Okay. 11. Let me solve. Okay. Now see, first of all, we need to understand that what is 37.5%. This is very important, right? Now 37.5% is basically 3 by 8, in which principal is 8 and SI is 3 for 1 year. For 3 year it would be SI would be 9. Correct? Correct, na? No any doubt in this? Okay, now amount becomes how much? Your amount becomes how much? Say fast. Principal is 8. Amount becomes 17. So you can understand that how ratio method is getting applied here. Now point is not that. Point is that you are getting that how ratio method I am applying. Let's do one more problem, which is R equals to 41.66%. R equals to 14.66%. Find out the principal. Come on, everyone. Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? Is it fine now? Can you please confirm? I think something was happened. Please wait. Is it fine now? Okay, fine. So suppose if I write like, if I say say you the value of R is basically 41.66%, right? If I say that R is 41.66%. Now the here question is that if you know this percentage change, the ratio form of percentage, it becomes very easy. Now basically what is this 41.66%? Can I say this is 5 by 12? Now if you know this is 5 by 12, you can also write it down. The principal value is nothing but, the value of principal is nothing but 12. Okay, correct now. Now the value of simple interest, the value of simple interest is nothing but 5, and the value of amount is equal to 12 plus 5, 12 plus 5, which is 17. So ratio gives you, again I would say that the ratio gives you a principal, a simple interest, and the amount. This is the problem with the ratio. This is not the problem, I would say this is how the ratio helps you in getting out the things. Is it right, everyone? Please comment. Please comment if you guys have understood. Okay. So basically what I'm saying is, if you know the value of percentage into the ratio form, means fraction form, if you know this, the percentage into fraction form, it becomes very easy to figure it out everything. This is one of the problem, right? Now suppose if I like give you this problem in terms of time period, okay? Now suppose I am saying, okay, suppose I am saying that let us write out 37.5% for 3 years, okay? Same, R equals to, you can write down, see everyone, now same, R equals to 37.5% and time is equal to 3 years, right? 3 years. First of all, everyone try to understand how the ratio is helping you, right? Sorry guys, there was an issue in the network. Okay, so that's why. First see, now 37.5%, all of us know is nothing but what? Is nothing but 3 by 8. Now if you know this is 3 by 8, you should know that the principal is basically 8. Now you know that interest is for 1 year, the interest is 3, but you are asking for the 3 years. If 1 year interest is 3, multiply this with the 3 year interest, and now you will get the interest for 3 years, which is 9. Correct? Now you can write down your amount as 8 and 3, 11. I hope you understood. So this is your principal, this is your interest, and this is your amount. Everyone, you got this logic, guys? Can you please comment? Can you got this logic? Now this amount is for 1 year. You are getting amount for 3 years. So that is 11 becomes 17 now. So these are the techniques which are important. Is it right, everyone? Getting the logic? Come on, say. These are the techniques which are important. Again, this is again I would say this is a ratio, guys, 37.5%. If suppose if I take some another value, okay, suppose if I take some another value which is like suppose I get like 16.66% for 5 years, right? R equals to 16.66%, right? When I go for R equals to 16.66% and my time is 5 years. Now the time is equal to 5 years, right? Now try and get the things. What is 16.66%? Can I say? This is nothing but 1 by 6. When you write 1 by 6, your principal is nothing but 6. For 1 year, the interest is 5. For the 5 year, the interest would be 5 now. So SI is nothing but 5. And your amount is basically, for 5 year amount is 6511. Now see, this is another way of like understanding the things. Is it right, everyone? Understood? Okay. Now let us do one question and let us see that how many of you can answer. Suppose if I give you like let's take one example. If principal is 64,000, right? 6,400 if principal is, and time is equal to, if I would say, let's say 2 years, right? Time is equal to 2 years, okay? And R equals to 12 1 by 2%, correct? What is the value of amount? What is the value of amount? Come on, say. Very good. Now the way of solving this question is that, first of all, everyone, what is this 12 1 by 2? Can I say this is 1 by 8? Yes. So according to me, the principal is 8. According to the question, the principal is 6400. So value of 1 would be how much? 800. If one value is 800, then your interest SI is basically how much? 2. Then simple interest is basically 2. So 2 into 800 is nothing but 1600. This much is clear, na? Everyone. I hope this much is clear to everyone. Correct? Now what is the value of amount for you? See, the value of amount is, now from here, the value of amount is 8 plus 2, which is 10. And then 10 would be equals to 10 into how much? 800, which is 8,000. So how you got this answer? How the ratio is basically solving your problems now? How the ratio is solving your problem now? Can you please say? You would say yes. So this is how ultimate the ratios is solving a problem. Let's say one more example and let's understand with more explanation, like with more way of understanding. Now, suppose if I give you, let's say, amount is 8100. Now here I'm giving like amount 8100. I'm giving you time is for 3 years. This is what I am giving you. And rate of interest I'm giving you, ROI is I'm giving you, basically let's say ROI is giving you 16.66%, right? Now see guys, everything is given, the things which I haven't given you that I need to figure out, like principal and everything all. Okay, we need to figure it out. Now can you guys solve it? Come on, say everyone. Can you guys solve it? Come on, say fast. Like principal, I would say principal, how to figure it out, the value of principal. Let's see, you can answer or not. Come on, say. T basically, guys, let me just guide you. Can I say this is basically 1 by 6, everyone? But the interest is 1. We are talking about 3. Then this will become interest. SI will be how much? SI will be 3. And your principal is nothing but 6. So your amount is basically how much? 9. So according to me, the value of 9 is equal to 8100. So the value of 1 would be equal to 900. Isn't it? Say yes or no. So if 1 is equal to 900, then you can get any value. 6 would be how much? 6 into 900, which is 5400. Okay. 3 would be how much? 3 into 900, which is 2700. So you are getting everything. I hope this is done to everyone. Come on, say everybody, you are getting this. So these are the ultimate methods which you need to figure it out. Again, if you will see from past 3 questions, we are only solving the ratio methods, right? Means we are dealing the question, the concept which we are using here is nothing but for the ratios. Is it true or not? Yes, no? So I hope you guys have really enjoyed the class. Okay. For tomorrow, guys, let me give you one of the homework right now because some of the glitches were there. So I'm giving you one of the homework, everyone. Please try it out. Today I just explained you about the compound simple interest. So tomorrow you can just have one question. Fadafat, guys, can you solve it out and give me the answer? Tarun invests 55% of its incentive. So must be Tarun would having 100, let's say according to me, Tarun is having a 100 salary. Let's think like that. Now he's investing like 55. Okay, fine. For 5 years, okay, for 5 years. At 6%, So basically this is investing part is 30 na. R into T is basically what? So you can say R into T is basically what? 30%. Now per annum and receives 1650 and receives 6050. So at the last he is receiving like 6050. How can we do it? Come on. So investing is 55. For R is equal to 6%, for year equals to 5, divided by 100 is equal to, what is the simple interest he is getting? Now, these are the partner that you should understand, which is 1650. Now you will see that 15, it goes like how many times? 3 5s are 15 and 3 5s are 15, right? I hope 55 times. Is this clear, everyone? Okay. 30 means basically 30 now. This will go like 0 0. So thus, then the value of one value is basically 100. You can see now the value of 1 is basically 100. Correct? So value of 1 is 100. So they are asking the real amount of incentive Tarun had. Tarun really had 1000. So the value would be, this is your answer. And this is the previous year question, everyone. Is it right? So I hope you really enjoyed the class, everyone. Till then, bye-bye, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Shining off, Agnimitra. Be there. We'll solve these questions in the next part also. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow in the next class. Bye.